I seriously love listening to it.
Hello, everybody. What's up, people? My name is Timmy Dakolo, and you are listening to Elegbete TV Radio. Stay tuned.
Elegbete TV Radio. Redefining broadcasting. Listen. You are listening to Elegbete TV Radio. Elegbete TV Radio. We dare to lead. This is radio like you never heard before. Elegbete TV Radio. The pathfinder for radio.
All right. Good morning and welcome to the Sports Buffet. Once again, good morning and welcome to the Sports Buffet on Legota TV Radio. My name is Idafe Matthew. You love to come in the Legota One of Sport. I don't know how it is in your end, but it was a little bit rainy this early morning, just for a short time, and then it went back. So how was it for you? Wet morning or dry morning or cold morning or whatever the time is? We are global, so we're not working with one time zone. We're working with the entire globe. So how is it? Whether you're listening live or you're going to listen later, I say good morning from my end to you. Like I said, this is a gift of life that we have. Let's use it properly. Be people of impact, not destructive people, not people who cause problem, but let's be solution to problem that already exists. And let's create a pathway for a better tomorrow for the generations that will come after us. Yes, my name is Idafi Matthews, like I always say, and you love to call me the Elebota One Sports. This is the Sports Buffet on Elebota TV Radio. Slight headache, slept very, very late. Yesterday we were at Jonathan Pogore's new home, new house, very lovely place, somewhere in Lagos. I'm not going to mention the area, but lovely. And we had a good sit down, a good talk. We had a very extensive talk. Watch out for the voice of the legend. It's something you would love. Just watch out for it. I am very sure you would love it. I don't know how it will go, but it's a new content, and I think you will love it. The voice of the legends. Okay, some of the stories that you think you know, you'll be shocked. I guarantee you'll be shocked. Some things you think this is how it happened, and then you hear this is the real thing. Like I always say that when you sit down with this football legend, you get to hear story, you get to hear stuff. But then, we would always, what the hell is that? We would always have our time to say the things that we want to say and do the things that we want to do. Well, hey, it is what it is, like I always say, when you have a dream, chase it like your life depends on it. Don't let nobody tell you that you cannot be that thing that you're dreaming of. Okay, it takes time. Sometimes it takes time. It's like the Chinese bamboo. It's like the acorn seed planted to produce an oak tree, but eventually you will get there. And so it's a new content. It's not like it's similar, but it's not like every other thing that we've done before. So this one is going to take us around the whole of Africa. We'll go as far as Egypt. We have a date with Abutrika, Emmanuel Adebayo, Samuel Osai Kufo in Ghana, Bidia Yupeli, Asamoah Gyan. So we'll go to Ghana and spend a month, and we'll talk to all of these guys. Tony Yeboah, Basiboli, and Adebayo, like crazy want to see us already. Elijah Diop of Senegal, Khalilou Fadiga of Senegal, and a host of others. I think it's something you will love. it's something that you would love. I will cooking it. It's in the burner. It's just getting into the burner. I think it's something you love. We're still also knocking on the doors of sponsors, because to carry this crew that I'm carrying to travel around the African continent, it's not as easy. But come on, we've done things that people thought were not possible. So we will continue to do it. That's just the way I see it. I mean, there's no looking back. There is no giving up on the dream. There's no giving up on this ambition. I just want to tell stories, African legend. Their stories are beautiful as far as I'm concerned. I just want to share those beautiful stories with all of you guys. So let's go on the journey. Let's do the news segment and then the transfer gist, and then we'll come back to you guys. So whatever you got to say is Wednesday. You know how it is. Immediately after the show, I'm going to school. So there's not going to be extended time on the show today. Straight up, I'm going to class. My class is, my students are getting ready for their graduation. So every minute with them now counts. And guys, don't forget, if you've not bought your ticket for the Temida Kolo show on the 22nd of this month at Terra Culture, please go buy your ticket. Let's all meet there, have some fun that evening, and come back the next day and have some beautiful memories and talk about it. Okay, so I asked the question. I expect you guys to be piling up your answers already. Where does Liverpool and Jurgen Klopp go from here? Is Newcastle a top 4 contender? Would you consider Neymar as a field talent in footballing terms? Is it a wise move for Harry Maguire to turn down West Ham United? So all of these are on the burner. Chelsea have activated the £35 million Michael Olise's buyout clause. Now, I'm wondering, is Michael Olise needed at Chelsea? It does look like he's got substance. Maybe I underrated him, at the beginning. It does look like he's got substance. But my question is, are there not too many young players in this Chelsea team? Chelsea, maybe because they're signing long contracts, maybe Chelsea's waiting for 8 years before they win their next title. Are Chelsea fans ready for that long stretch of time before winning title? Because it does look like this. Signing a lot of young players. Even the destroyer Caicedo is 21. Michael Olise, Colwell, all of these players, young players. But hey, what do I know? I need your opinion. Let's go to the news segment and see how it goes. It's to the Sports Buffet on Elegbete TV Radio. Yes, let's start from the very, very top of the matter. Liverpool transfer business is usually small, but after Moises Caicedo and Romeo Lavia snubbed them for Chelsea, the pressure is really cranking up to solve the Liverpool and Klopp. I don't know who really created this mess, but I'm putting it on the table of Klopp, because he does take a lot of credit for things that even he didn't do, and he does take a lot of credit. So let's leave it on this table. One of the hallmarks of John W. Henry era at Liverpool has been success in the transfer market. Having learned from early mistakes like Mario Balotelli, Liverpool have enjoyed more victories than defeats since then. Astute recruit Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk, Alisson, Sadio Mane. Jurgen Klopp built a team to win every major competition, but that carefully established reputation is in danger of imploding after an awful week of Liverpool's transfer shifts. If missing out on Moises Caicedo to Chelsea was a major blow, I don't know how to describe the next miss anyway, but it was crazy. Okay, to suffer exactly the same fate with their next target, Romeo Lavia, would be hugely embarrassing. And it's the same thing. That's the annoying part in this conversation. Just about the same thing. And I don't know. Well, one man that I always say that it's not good enough to play, when people say Arsenal should go sign him, is Wilfred Zaha, the Ivorian. He's moved on to Galatasaray now, and they had a game against Olimpija Ljubljana. I mean, funny name. But Mario Icardi and Dries Mertens, the Belgian and the Argentine, appeared to be seen laughing at their Galatasaray teammate Wilfred Zaha after the former Crystal Palace star failed to control a pass during the side's 1-0 Champions League qualifier win against NK Olympiad Ljubljana, whatever it's called. It was the Ivorians forward second round out in an orange shirt, and he impressed on the night. But that one moment where they gave him the ball and he controlled the ball into out of play for a throw-in against his team got Mario Cardi and Dres Martins laughing. The 30-year-old showed off his lightning footwork to his new fan base as inside the Ali Sami Yen Stadium, skillfully evading multiple players of the opposition throughout the match. But there was a moment to just laugh about, as it is said. Yeah, I mean, something to laugh about is something to laugh about. If you like, you like it. You like, you don't like it. That is your business. But it was something to Mario Cardi and Dres Martins was something to laugh. Let's talk about the business side. Yes, to win the Premier League, at most what you will get is £180 million. In the last 2 seasons, Brighton have made more than £360 million from player sales in 2 seasons. Okay, after Moises Caicedo, there wasn't a profitable strategy to begin with. Between the summer of 2017 and 2021, Brighton spent £208.21 million on signing and made only £37.17 million in sales, according to Transfer Market. Of course, some of those signings were on more established players to immediately strengthen their Premier League credential. They spent a club record of £20 million to have Adam Webster from Bristol City, but with enough patience, they began to turn a profit. Over the last 2 seasons, the Seagulls have spent around 199 million on players and made 248 million in sales, excluding Moises Caicedo. If you add that one, it's 363 million quid. Jehovah. Okay. For Caicedo move to Chelsea, and you now add extras, the one for Romeo Lavia and probably a few other players that they will sell. You're looking at a massive profit of £164 million. That's good business. Well, for Tottenham Hotspur, they have a star striker that is gone. They have a World Cup winning goalkeeper who's their captain. That is no longer the number one. But Lazio says, okay, one man's meat is another man's poison. That's how the rejected stone, have become the chief cornerstone that is needed at Lazio. As Lazio has opened discussion with Tottenham over Hugo Lloris, with the 36-year-old keen to move, as the Italian side can offer Champions League football that rotting Tottenham does not have. Tottenham goalkeeper Hugo Lloris could be set for a move to Lazio after the Italian outfit reportedly opened negotiation with Spurs over a potential deal for the French shortstopper. All right, Beta Liverpool legend John Aldridge, you should know this one from way back, tells Chelsea they lack integrity. What's the business of integrity in football? Who cares about integrity? That's not integrity here. It's a dog-eat-dog world. So you got to eat or be eaten. He said they have bought their way to success to where they are, and they don't have Liverpool's history in a rant about £150 million Moises Caicedo did. This thing pain me, bro. So he pain maybe something. The man is spent for nothing. You sing the song. The club side had agreed a £111 million deal to sign the 21-year-old Brighton Ecuadorian midfielder, only for the Ecuadorian international to snub the Reds in favor of a move to Stamford Bridge. Yeah, I think the guy loves people who don't have integrity. If you like, we'll cry for Fanatic tomorrow. He's wearing blue jersey already. So, your owner, you know. Whenever completes his £78 million move to Al Hilal, as the Saudi football revolution continues, with Brazilian stars set to earn a whopping £260 million as he becomes the latest big name to leave PSG this summer. Neymar has been pictured in an Al Hilal kit for the first time as he seals the £78 million switch from Paris Saint-Germain, and the Brazilian was seen speaking to the Saudi club fans in a video on their social media pages where he is heard saying, "I am here in Saudi Arabia." Neymar has left PSG after agreeing a 2-year deal with the PIF-backed club, one that is understood to be worth £130 million a year. Well on Neymar, that's a good one. Neymar insists he was motivated to complete a £78 million move to Al Hilal because of his desire to become a global player after agreeing a £260 million 2-year deal in Saudi Arabia. Neymar has revealed that this is the motivation. Whether you like it or you don't like it, that is your business. Well, Paris Saint-Germain could not help themselves but go from a club that is trying to shred its players to praising Neymar, because at least for once they made some money from his transfer. 78 million came back after all these years of playing for them. Paris Saint-Germain hailed Neymar as a legend of the club after the Brazilian 78 million pounds move to Al Hilal, and confirmed why Paris chairman Nasser Al Khalifi labels the superstar as one of the best in the world. Yes, Paris Saint-Germain have labeled Neymar as a legend of the club after the Brazilian departed following his 6 years in France to complete his 78 million pounds move to Saudi Pro League with Al Hilal. Well, Al Nassr are eyeing a move for Liverpool goalkeeper Alisson. This is not going to go down well with Liverpool fans or Aldridge or Jurgen Klopp. But if Alisson Becker is watching how they are treating his friend, his best friend, and the husband to his wife's best friend, Firmino, if you see the way he's got a hat-trick and everybody's celebrating him, and then you see somebody, a fan, in Europe, you are the one that is giving to the fans. In Africa, you take care of the fans, take care of their family, pay their hospital bills. But in Saudi Arabia, there is money and then there is Saudi money. Okay? In Saudi Arabia, it's a fan randomly will see you at the airport and just give you a Rolex, a customized Rolex for that matter, that will fall and not even have a crack on it. Wow. I think I need to go and be doing show in Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia should be my next target. Just give me that Rolex. Next morning I'm selling it anyway. So there's no, what do I need? Go tell me the time when this doesn't come. I need to sell it. I just need to go and sell it in a pawn shop and cover the money I beg. You go help me buy more equipment on this studio, and those equipment will give me more money. So that's my own take. If you don't like it, that's your business. Well, let's go back to the news. Al Nassr are eyeing a move for Liverpool's goalkeeper Alisson Becker. The Brazilian is tempted by the switch that will see him become Red Star to depart for Saudi Arabia this summer. When Chelsea was selling their players to Saudi Arabian club, people said that it's a back channel, bad blood. They are using it to do money laundry, whatever. They should investigate Chelsea. Now, Liverpool have sold 3 players, plus their legend and former captain, Steven Gerrard, also going there to coach. Now, Alisson Becker is already tempted. He's seen what others are going through, what others are experiencing, and he wants to experience it. Forget whether he's a pastor, whether he baptized people, he wants to go to Saudi Arabia. Forget they're chanting Allahu Akbar there. We follow them to chant Allahu Akbar. When money answered all things, it is inside Bible. Money, he answered all things. So the man is tempted and he wants to go. Let's see how he will go anyway. Al Nassr, who already have Alisson, former teammate Sadio Mane, as well as Cristiano Ronaldo, were disappointed in their current goalkeeper's performance after their 2-1 defeat to El Attifaq. That's the club of Steven Gerrard and the Hendo and the rest of them. So let's see how it goes at the end of the day. Just one way or the other, Alisson goes. So let's put Liverpool in perspective now. Let's do a little bit of deep diving, not really deep, like in Wakanda Forever. Let's not be underwater kingdom, but let's just look at Liverpool a bit. They've lost Jordan Edison, they've lost Fabinho, lost quite a few players, right? And one of the mainstay of their strong push has been Alisson. Where are they going to get another goalkeeper in the market? Look at the market right now. And should they be preparing for David De Gea? David De Gea is a free goalkeeper. Liverpool fans, would you be open to having a David De Gea as your goalkeeper? That's something we should also talk about. Well, let's look at all the transfer story that is bubbling on the volcano of sports this morning. Yes, football is sweet when there is money. It's not sweet when you play and 6 months your salaries have not been paid, or when you are counting down to the start of a season and the season is postponed, and then the day they postpone it to happens to be international weekend, and you're asking yourself, these people, they know what they do at all. So, well, what do I know? I didn't call anybody's name. I'm just stating the obvious as it is. Well, Brazilian international goalkeeper Alisson Becker, as I told you before, has no plans to leave Liverpool. That is what they always say, and he's happy being manager, the club's #1 goalkeeper. That's what the club have asked him to say for peace sake, but very soon we will see. Saudi Arabia side Al Nassr was said to be keen on signing 30-year-old, and that Alisson was tempted. Okay, tempting to touch. Hey, to touch. Oh, hitting forward, Mo Salah 31 has reportedly given the green light for a Saudi Pro League side to negotiate with Liverpool over a possible transfer this summer. Hey, Namiroro, Gabo. We're there. Is it not 2 weeks ago that I said Mo Salah will eventually go and pray in Saudi Arabia? They say, no, that is a man, is a lawyer. Lawyer kill you there. Lawyer kill you. That be lawyer till lead to my sack. You dey Chris. Lawyer where? It's a time you say Mo Salah the drink lawyer make. Let's see how it be. The man is ready. Oh, he's ready. Come get me. Come get me. If everybody is going there, it's looking like the league is. You have Cristiano Ronaldo there. You have Fabinho there. You have Firmino there. You have Neymar there. You have all of these players. Mo Salah is great there. This Liverpool that's looking like the midfield does not exist. Like say people come for night cutting their transformer. Hey, Liverpool be like community where they team their transformer for night. They see that they hope see NEPA go bring light. Transformer don't go. Even if NEPA bring light, the other estate, the other community will get light. But their own, they're living in bondage, living in darkness. Well, let's see how it goes. Fulham have received an offer of almost 47 million pounds from Halila for Serbia striker Alexander Mitrovic for the 28-year-old keen to make his move to Saudi Arabia club. Well, let's see whether they will agree or they will not agree. They've been holding out since because their coach said he's not going. They want to force Mitrovic. Mitrovic say, if you don't let me go, I will not play. Even if I play, I will score one goal. You never say anything. This money, this Saudi, there is money and then there is Saudi money. I don't care who you are. I don't care who you are, where you're from. Saudi money, it will tempt you. Liverpool are considering as many as 6 defensive midfielders target, including Fulham and Portugal international Paulinho, that they should have bought since 28, and Crystal Palace and Mali midfielder Czech Dakore 23. West Ham's deal to sign Manchester United England defender Harry Maguire has collapsed because they are tired of waiting for the 30-year-old Ogbori Legbere Kola to agree his exit from Old Trafford. That man is confused. He's very, very confused. He's a business handling skill. Hey, Charlie. My big bros is here. Charlie, Chat and Nazodo. No, let me not use that one. Let me not borrow the word from. It's somebody's trademark one. Let me not use it on my show. That would be plagiarism. I don't want to be caught. Yeah. The collapse of the deal has reduced the chances of Manchester United being able to follow through on a deal with Bayern Munich for 27-year-old France defender. And I'm saying in my head that Arsenal should go and buy him. Like, it's a good defender. Yeah, Benjamin Pavard. Okay, it's not a Pavard. It's just Pavard. They should go and get him. But Bayern are interested in signing Manchester City's German goalkeeper Stefano Ortega, who is 30 years of age, as a backup in the case of Manuel Neuer. See, they do naga. Okay, Manchester United could be on the brink of making an official offer for Fiorentina and Moroccan midfielder Sofian Amrabat. I'm all about the best. Yes, it's not ready for them to sign. It's just that Man United doesn't really have the money. They would have signed this player since, and he's been patient as well. And I've not seen Saudi Arabia people try to tempt him, because if those people come, Saudi Arabia, like I said, there is money and then there is Saudi money. Don't tell me that Saudi money will not tempt you. Even Brother Charles and Azodas is there, and they just call him, say, Charlie, come and be talking in Saudi Arabia radio. Fine boy is gone. Auntie Miriam and the twins will say, Charlie, go, don't worry, we'll hold the fort. We'll hold this Balablu economy down for you. Me? Are you asking me if I will go to Saudi Arabia? What is wrong with you now? I said I would not relocate from Nigeria to Europe and America and Canada. I didn't say I will not go to Canada. I didn't say I will not go to Saudi Arabia or Canada. Whether I go to Canada, I've lived there for 2 years. That's enough. And for one lifetime, that's enough. And then other people my children can decide to go live there. US, no, that's that one now. But me, if they say come, it's short. As I'm doing this show, and they say if you come to Saudi Arabia, you will not speak English. All this your stupid preaching English and crazy Yoruba language that you speak, you stop it. I will go there. You will not go there. When I go shock now, what you shall say? You see, Saudi money. Saudi money can tempt the angel where hold the trumpet to blank. Hey, brother, shall we say I move straight? If you not move, me. I go come your house. I go pump full shit inside your house. Not do anything. I don't those motor in the back shit and say, Charlie, you are crazy. You are mad. It's like Odeogalo. I went to Odeogalo's house the other day. He had the audacity to tell me that, after that deal, they don't agree, sign, give him what he want to retire. That's what you get sense at us. The devil, all this prayer where your mama they pray, so you want to tell me that God is not answering prayer? Jude, that's how you rich. Just be strolling in the field like Messi. I mean, any that money you decorate. All the Europe where you play, you live a good life. I mean, China where you go, you build this castle. I mean, you say we don't get this. When you do England, I'm 45% tax you pay. Come on, go to Saudi Arabia. You will play until your leg cannot move again. I'm gonna come here and be all this something that happened in just as it's not good to say it, so I don't put people in trouble. But all this one, where all these small girls are hovering around, this is your house where no get fence. Come on, get out of this place and go and play the ball. You get locked, say sign for that. How are that? Whatever their name is, I don't care. Every name in Saudi Arabia is a beautiful name right now. Europe, sir. I'm tired of Europe. I hate Europe football right now. No, I don't like Europe football. There's too much match fixing, especially the EPL. Why would anybody even love the Premier League again when there's Saudi Arabia? Saudi Arabia is the you know that's a skit maker. Now Jesus be the highest. Now Saudi Arabia be the highest. Any other league is a counterfeit. Forget it. Then they call me, Mark, come Saudi Arabia. Come, just they do analysis for one radio or TV station. Oh, that long distance relationship with my wife, not like her. She go fall in love with her more. Now, what beastie Rolls Royce I feel by give her? She never know anything. Tell me say she don't like her. Find another man in this Nigeria that can afford to buy you this one. Then I'll go to Saudi Arabia for like 10 years. When I come back, my name will change. Al Mubarak, Al Musta, Al something. My name will have Al Matthew, Al Edafe. No problem. Al Edafe said fit like Saudi Arabian name. Don't you think so? But let's go back to the stories here so that we're not going to miss the point. But I know, see, they call me or they call Charlie. If they call me and I tell them, I they go, Mona call you, Mona call protest, beats me well because by that time, I said they don't judge me. Everton have not received an offer from Manchester United for Belgian midfielder Amadou Onana. They already have a goalkeeper called Onana. I want to be confused also. Onana square is 21 years of age and only a large transfer fee will prize him from Goodison Park. Now the boy go vest come out. This Everton way always like to fight relegation. As bad as Man United, not be Everton level. When I already do unnecessary shakara. Manchester City are set to submit a fresh bid for West Ham and Brazil midfielder Lucas Paqueta 25 in the next 24 hours. But one question I want to ask, when did they hold this football meeting and said that midfielders now, their transfer fee must be in the hundreds or above 70 million? What happened? I thought it used to be strikers. What just happened all of a sudden? Midfielders now 70 or 80, 100. What's happened? What's going on? Is it also Sandy that caused this one? Well, let's go to Sandy again. Arsenal are pushing hard to sign Barcelona French defender Clement Langley. Hey, God, that is a good player. We know I play when they just call. 28 to spend last season alone with Tottenham Hotspur. Barca needs to get Langley and USA fullback Sergio Dest 22 off their wage bill in order to register their priority target, João Cancelo, if they can agree a deal with Manchester City for the Portugal fullback, and he's 29 years of age. Crystal Palace believe Chelsea have crossed the line in their conduct during their attempt to sign French under-21 winger Michael Olise. Now, this is my take on this matter. I always hear people say tapping. Now, Liverpool refused to tap. They went to the club. They put a deal. The player said, and then they go. The player went to another club. The same club will take agreed deal with Liverpool. They lose their integrity. They go take another now. If I not tap, how do I get to talk to the player? First off, you put a buyout clause of 35 million. Chelsea are willing to meet it. Who cares about whether you tap the player or you don't tap the player? See, Crystal Palace talk truth, made them shame. You guys have seen the money that Chelsea has spent in other players. You are now wishing, oh, it's you that got that 100 million or 70 something million, 60 something million. There is no tapping anywhere. In this day and age, everybody gets tapped. Let's not make it a Chelsea thing. Everybody gets tapped because you have to talk to the entourage of the player. You have to agree deal with the player. Then you now go with your bid for the player. That's why Bayern were very sure that they would sign Harry Kane because they have spoken to Harry Kane. And Harry Kane said, oh, God, I go come, but I'm not going to force the move. And I'm hungry to come play. Leave that place, that Safari club, that shitty club. I'm not going to do that. I will come and play, but when I just meet Oga Levy demand. If I meet the demand, private jet, I am flying down. So I don't understand why they just want to drag Chelsea's name in the mud. Oh, this period that Chelsea is being seen as a tapping club now. Let's just drag their name in the mud. Crystal Palace, it's not going to work. It's not like the Michael Olise is a Maradona or a Messi that will come and change the world like the Messi is doing with Inter Miami and the entire MLS. No. So if I know what say, I'm going to keep on a small boy. That boy plays one good game in every 10 matches. So Mona they make it look like say Michael Olise and Michael Owen. No. So my brothers will say Sherewayo, okay? Becoming that as Yoruba will say Jale Jale. Remember the foul now. Cannot be raising your shoulder above your head. Be calming down. Crystal Palace. The best player that ever played for this club is Zaha. Zaha knows how to play ball. So Mona, calm down. Lazio have open discussion with 36-year-old Tottenham and French goalkeeper Hugo Lloris about a possible move to Italy. There's no tapping there. Brighton are interested in Boca Juniors. This guy say, this Brighton, their father. I'll go buy that player now for 2 million. I'll go sell that 200 million 2 seasons from now. Boca Junior left back Valentine Boca with the 19-year-old Argentine said to have a release clause. I'm not talking. Release clause in his contract. That is £8 million. Don't worry. 2 seasons time, somebody will be paying 100 and something million for this guy. Jesus. Brighton. I envy you now because since I follow Arsenal have not sold a player above 50 million. I just pray that one day we hear that Arsenal is selling the player for 100 million. That be Arsenal want to sell for Larry Balotelli that scored 22 goals in French Ligue 1. Everybody said the price is too much. The same French Ligue 1, they sold the player to Arsenal for 72 million. The worst player ever since God created Adam and Eve, the worst footballer ever. They sold it to Arsenal for 72 million. Well, if na IPF now, when I go say we they do scam here. Just and I don't say clubs don't have right to speak to players directly without reaching out to the hierarchy. Tapping is illegal. That's why players' heads are turned by mega alpha. Charlie, now I waiting the right for paper. Leave waiting the right for moto, enter moto. The days of this law, it don't expire. You see, we have to move with the times. So the reality of today's world, we say it is impossible not to tap. Whether it is illegal or not, there are some laws that event would overtake. But I agree with you that this is what is written on the paper. It's like they give you £1 million check in 1990. You don't catch them. You can't go catch them now. You're not saying that like 5,000 naira you don't cash. That's £1 million check of 1990. You cash them today. And 5,000 naira you cash them. So forget, leave waiting the right of paper. The value don't be anything. This tapping, it must to continue. Because what people not understand, and I'm going to say this because I'm in the system behind the scene at the see how they happen. Even players they tap club, people don't forget that part. Players they tap club go tell their agency, go read Zlatan Ibrahimovic's book first. For instance, that's Zlatan Ibrahimovic's book. Then you see tapping everywhere, tapping. The late Mino Rala. Now you want to follow the thought say they tap. He go connect. Never say anything. He go connect electricity for like 5 different transformers. They change phase for years. Tapping cannot be stopped. I was playing for Elfsberg. FC Copenhagen mid-season already agrees. If I say they don't already agree with me, a deal is waiting for me. That's why I not injured. I don't come over the club. See that tapping. Tapping is allowed because you can't stop it. These laws are just put to just create a, I don't know. In this age of Instagram, DM, and social media address, don't tap is. When we interviewed what you call him, Kenneth Omiro, you not see how Kenneth Omiro to go Chelsea. That's tapping. Huh? Some of the club, what they even do, they don't come with their own official tapping. They would reach out to process to reach out to you and figure out how whether you like to go play for this club or not. Bros, no vessel. I agree with you saying that the rule be this. But tapping, you know what I'm saying? Illegal to the sweeper. The meat where you tip for pot, nice sweepers, all your master have give you. You don't know. You don't forget that year where you grow up. If I like, when I don't not take me to pot. If I like, one of the form holy people, so I not take me to pot. And I know. Me, I take me to pot. Even though I made able to cook herself, I still take me to pot. No big deal about that. And I don't grow, I didn't shop meat like that again. Okay, let's go back to the conversation. Brighton are interested in Boca Juniors left back Valentino Boca with a 19-year-old. Okay, I think I've read that one. £8 million. Dutch goalkeeper Tim Krul. You know this guy now. Back in the day, he's 35 years of age now. He's said to have a medical with Luton after an agreement was struck with Norwich City. Okay, this guy football can be very cruel to him. I don't know it's because of his name. Man City are scheduled to receive 20% of profit Southampton make on the sale of Belgium midfielder Romeo Lavia. So you now see why the deal they needed to sell him up, because City was just sitting there in their own house and waiting for payday. Sevilla have made Leicester's French midfielder Boukary Soumare, 24, their latest transfer target. Then they target or tap Wilfred Didi and Kelechi Iheanacho. I saw that go there this season play championship. Okay now, what do I know? I mean, let me come to the people that matters now. They make me to do the show. And I be the energy where they pump me to do the show. Let me start for Instagram. Even though I don't read some of Shalina Egbon and Senior Bros, I don't just keep him waiting there. Shali. Sabi guys, say good morning, boss. Sabi guys. Okay, that's Gwendolyn. Yeah, 69 Lema say I prefer Iberi to Lisa. This new Chelsea got many young players. Let's see how far they can go. A top 4 finish will be a massive success this season. I think so too. I don't think Chelsea should be mentioned as a title contender, but I like what I saw in that game against Liverpool. I love what I saw. I think that Enzo will be I pray he doesn't get injured. I'm not a Chelsea fan, but I don't think for my team to be successful, other players need to get injured. If we really want to be champion, we should play against the best of the best of the best. That's why I'm not happy that Kevin De Bruyne has gotten injured. But like I said before, I'm not surprised. I know for sure Man City no go win the Premier League. I don't know about any other thing, but that one is set in stone. You can go, and I've been telling you guys since before the season started, and I'm still going to say, Man City will not win. The Illuminati that controls the Premier League will never make it happen. It's not going to happen. When I go see the result, when I go see some things going to happen against Man City, I will shock. Say, you don't go to the future. I've been saying this thing. This is not the first time, so you should know. Man City will not win this Premier League. Nah, it's not gonna happen. They would do everything to stop them. That's 23:10. It says that now only God know what Chelsea do. English media. Anything Chelsea does is suspicious, but other clubs will do it and go away with it. That's so the life just be. The thing about life is that there's a way you get successful, especially when you are seen as it happens everywhere now. When you are seen as this, people have expectation on you, like, okay, this is where you should get past. And then all of a sudden you shatter the glass ceiling, you shatter the wooden ceiling, and then you even shatter the iron ceiling. Oh, everybody becomes your enemy. There is a level of success you get. You make enemies from people who are meant to be your friends. It's just general and life lessons to learn from all of this. Not like Chelsea is doing anything wrong. It's just that people don't expect, like, more like Man City now is the target. This season, you go see now. When I go see call, VAR, I never say anything. The match fixing in England, when I go see I'm in Express this season. Share week 1 already, they don't give now one match fixing. Now MPFN, either to happen now, people don't go hear what do. That's 23 say Uncle Charles and Azodo, a handsome gentleman on the screen. Come, let me not think that you're thinking the kind of thing I'm thinking. Don't have that kind of mind. Shall go beat you? Leave all those gentle faces. Shall he not be gentleman? Don't go make the move and you get problem. Just say I move straight. I believe in you, my brother. You know what's up. When you think the school fees, what would it be? And then people don't know anything. Mr. Sugar say Matthew. Hope say not be meat where you take for pot. Cause your mama give you mark for face. No, I came 5th in school in class when I was in primary 5. That's why my mother gave me this mark. My mom said she cannot understand how somebody who's taking first, and second. All of a sudden, go take 5th. I don't judge that. But nobody go cut picking face because of me when they take a pot. What's that? I started cooking when I was like 9 years old. So I'm in charge. I'm the camp boss. I'm the boss of the kitchen. There's no my mother. I don't know what my mother. I want to go market, buy food stuff, come here, go and cook. When she wants to eat, have the food. We were broke, but not before food side. So since I small courage now, food has not been a problem. There's just one period of time where we're homeless, where we had to go beg for food. After that one, we all swore never again. Can never happen. Food, it's never been a problem in my family. Now get how you want one, there's always food. Even to today, till tomorrow, there's always going to be food. I'm on it to flex. I know the food there. So Vicky said to thief meat for pot is not the problem. But now how to close the pot properly that mama not go know be the issue. I don't get better pot. You're not a good meat thief. If you're a good, the only soup you never try to thief meat from is a bowl of soup. You try it, now you know. If you get fucked for us, now you need to know how to do that. Or 2 fingers, you handle it, drop it. I have Mission Impossible. Without the Mission Impossible before Tom Cruise was born. What's wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Especially when your mama's are cook, where it's season the meat well, come fry am, come put out for the stew like that. You know the food where they take meat from, and you know the one like you go take meat of baga soup, you go sour tomorrow morning. All of them for the house will suffer for like 1 week. So you know the one that they take me for stew. You put your hand, or you not put your hand, or you know go sour. Tomorrow morning go hurry woman. And I said life just be. So I think he said, what do you think is attracting the boys to Chelsea? I think Chelsea. So first off, a club will sell you a plan, an idea, and then when you look at Chelsea right now, there are plenty of young players. There is no over bloated senior players that would lord themselves over you. You know that one, they have money, they will keep spending, and they have a good coach, not great, but a good coach. And if you come into this team right now, you guys will drive the next generation of Chelsea success. You easily write your name in the history, the folklore of the club. This is a project that is easy to buy into. It's not like that Arsene Wenger Arsenal project of Mo could just try, come now, let us reason together, says the Lord. No, this one is, guys, Mo gonna come. I will take off on a well. Anything I want to give una. It's like, you know, somebody's working for me now, Super Sports call and say, come and work for Super Sports. You know, say go. So forget, nothing what I tell them, they go still go. You understand? Because money day, platform day, opportunities day, all of those things. So that's the way Chelsea is right now. Chelsea is not a club that does not have a history of winning. This new owner would do everything to outdo Roman Abramovich. Isn't that why people were going to Man United previously? Like, you want to go to Man United because you 13-time champion, Premier League winner, 2 Champions League, FA Cup, everything. Man United call for you. Forget Arsenal. Forget anybody. Maybe Arsenal bring Ronaldo come England. Who signed them? You know. So you have to understand that. So there's a project, and the project have a clear direction. They know where they go. They are not. Chelsea is not setting themselves up to chase Man City. They are setting themselves up to displace anybody who's at the top. It's going to take some time, maybe 4 or 5 years from now, and then the result will start coming in. And by that time, good measures, president shaking together, running over, go not happen, then they'll start to win. So that's the reason why the boys are going to Chelsea. And then again, the pay is good. Okay, Mr. Sugar say 5th. Where people they collect 31 out of 30. So my younger sister came out 28 out of 28. She come back from school, they give her porridge. I still can't forget that. Like, I still get PTSD from that. Like, when I think about it, till tomorrow, we still talk about it in our WhatsApp group. Say, Ochiko, the juju way you use it, only God know, but I can't understand. I'm an only child for my mom, for my dad. My twin brother is late, you know. So my mom was like, you know, on my father's side my father's household is academics. Like, my papa born professor. So my mom was like, no, not be the one where she born. Go come be shit. Go come be upside down. No. My mother know that talk. Say you know go school, do well, like the other children of your papa, so that tomorrow one of them go gather for family meeting. You're not gonna be the one that gonna say go buy palm wine. My mom take my matter different too. It was different, and then well, thank God. Charles and Azodo say, I like how you are never ashamed of your past. Reason you are who you are. Oh, thank you very much, boss. Bros, see, your story now, your story. You cannot lie to people. Say everything was good. If everything was good, you go see Tokasha. But if everything no good, there's a line in Timmy that Kolo's first song. They say, shoes no less, bread no tea. You know, something like that. But he said, but I'm a witness to better life. Now you've seen a better life. You should be able to tell people that it was not all smooth, easy, and nice. Like, I remember when I first started here, and people say, and I said one day that I was sacked, and somebody said, no, you're too big to say you're sacked. But they sacked me now. Brilla sacked me because I do sports as the odd for YouTube. There is no shame in saying it. If I see thief too, say I thief, they can sack me. I can see people say I thief, they sack me. Because let's face it. Look at hip hop artists. Nobody they shape to talk say I went to jail, I do this. Not only for a year, we won't use package to kill ourselves. You see all this I can tell you, I went to jail for possession of drug or for gun, for this, for that. And then you come back of the jail, you go still live your life now. True. It makes it easy. You're not going to look for a lie to cover another lie. Saviki said, you know, sometimes the oil will drop on the cover. You know, just sabi thief me. You be hey, when you small, you go read door well. Thank God say you get PhD. Oil go drop. You go. You see, what you do yourself? See the pot. This is the cover. You hold on with this hand. You take a far. You take this one straight to mouth. You put up. You look at. Then you bring her, come back, carefully drop it. It's a skin, true. You be mugu way small. True. See this guy. If you read mugu way small, if you read heavy mukite. Thief meat or pot, you say pot cover go stay. How? Where this you see it there for Bible, the scripture that help you to thief meat or pot, it there for Bible. Bible say, as the heavens are far from the earth, so are my thought from your thought. So the pot cover is the heavens. Your right hand is the earth. They are far from each other. They cannot meet. What did they do you? Be chief. This guy knows Sabi do chalet. You know the chalet when it's small. I'm saying not if people pencil and buy a set for school. I'm the expert. I have a bag, traveling bag, full with people biro. They first do me. I know they do it before. They thief my biro. My stepdad worked in one company called McDermott. He now went offshore, came back. And they gave him, you know those days, for good service, they'll give you pen and wristwatch. They call him by this pen. I can't carry the pen, go school. They call Tifa. When I come back, they beat me like rubber. Cry, settle down. I know that this is the day that the Lord has made. I will thief and be glad in it. People buy Roma set, textbook. Thief your textbook, tear the back, come out. Other place where you write on it, tear around, keep up. So I said, I think I call school, how they use them. Can't tell me say na. First off, I was a very tough human being. Like, if you want trouble, you get it. So if you see your book, you have to look at one corner. You know, my secondary school class, we did a WhatsApp group. Now we look back on those moments like that. You used to be. We used to think that you will end up as arm robber. I said, I know. Even myself, I used to think that, and I was looking forward to it. But when I enter university, they go find court 100. I never said anything. The neighborhood, just now, this 2 days ago, I was at JJ Okocha's 50th birthday celebration by Bet King. And I saw the cousin of the current Olo of Ori, Guillaume Atuaje the third cousin, and Bros Emiko. So we're talking, Emiko can tell us this essay. It's an idea. How much you used to fear me? How much you did? Yeah, because they grew up at Jabota area for Ori. I grew up in the worst neighborhood. I tell people that before I became 6 or 7, I know more about bullets and gun than I had to spell my name. But they'll bring me come back from UK, come face the best of the arm robbers in this country. Oh boy, I'm gonna leave that story. That is a story for my grandchildren. I'm gonna give when I spoke. Oduni Remele say good morning, fam. Good morning to you. I talked last season, say City will not do business with Arsenal again, especially with any of their top players. We were interested in Laporte, but them not answer us. One time from Saudi Arabia, I don't think Arsenal wanted Laporte. If Arsenal wanted Laporte, Arsenal would have gotten him. Arsenal didn't want Laporte. I don't think City also is that kind of club. City have this ego mentality of, listen, we will sell the players we don't want, and we can identify their replacement immediately and go get it. Then there is this superior mentality of our coach is better than any coach in the league right now. Okay? And if you look at the way they've done the transfer dealings, and I'm wondering why they've not really got a proper replacement for Ike Gundogan, and also try to get competition for Kevin De Bruyne, because Kevin De Bruyne's injury is going to be a recurring thing now. I don't know why, but we will see how it goes. I don't think Arsenal really wanted any Man City player currently. If they wanted, they would have gotten. Mr. Sugar said, thief my pen for class in Onisha. Then I could just announce and say, now when I start this one, yes, now that's why I love the laws of motion. Okay, the laws of motion, especially the third one. To every action, there's an equal or opposite reaction. You see that place where they put opposite reaction, they don't spell them out. That's why I don't understand who writes. I always say that the Bible, not everything God say me they write. That's why they say slap you for this job, turn the other shit. That's the wrong reaction. I believe in the opposite. You can slap me, I can stab you or shoot you or do anything or break your neck. Now the laws of motion. I'm obeying the laws of motion. It's not a crime. Violence is good because it's also promoted by the Bible. This right from the days of John the Baptist, even now, the kingdom of God suffered violence, and violence taken by force. If the kingdom of God suffered violence, it will be me now. Yeah. Yes, let's go back to the conversation. Lord Mayor says, Bros, what will you say about Napoli chairman? Is he chairman or president? Not allowing Spalletti to be Italy national coach, except they pay him £3 million because his contract with Napoli is still valid. Yes, now business. There is nothing wrong with that. Now business. If Italy wants him, they should pay. There's nothing wrong. It's not charity. Now, if they do it for Nigeria now, all of now come the emotional. This thing are business, so it costs money to run a football club. It's his money that he's using. All this why when Spalletti step aside, they see the pay him, and Napoli see the pay him. So what are you really saying? I don't understand. I don't remember like I say Arsenal should go for Marco Barella of Inter after offloading their deadwoods in the team. I think I will agree with that, especially now seeing what Tonelli have done in this first game. It's his first game. I still don't think that Newcastle will make up for sure, but we can readjust the prediction. The one that I know that I'm not going to adjust is Man City not winning the league title. Yeah, let me also do boss. Arsenal will go for another centre back according to transfer rumors. That Timber injury has affected Arsenal remaining transfer business. But do you remember, like I say, if Tierney is going to leave, they should get a right back. Tierney plays on the left side now. So why are you talking about? Okay, they should get a left back. Now, we know, go listen to explanation. What you will do. Emmanuel, EBNOC, I like that name. He said, good morning, boss. Good morning. I feel Neymar is a field talent. Jesus Christ. Name 5 African successful talent that's better than Neymar. Because I know say somebody will come and say this thing. Name 5. Africa have 54 countries. Name 5 players out of Africa. In short, let me be nice. Let me even reduce it. Name 3 players out of Africa that have a better career than Neymar. Because if you say Neymar is a fair talent, it means that the whole of African football legend, all of them are failure. I'm just telling you up front. It's a fair talent because I feel who's got all the potential of winning the world best footballer for several times. Going to Saudi just put an end to that. First off, Neymar came in an era where there was Cristiano Ronaldo and Lionel Messi. Please name anybody who won it in that era. Nobody. So why are you putting Neymar in this conversation like, oh, you should win it by several times? And what is the criteria to say that if you don't win the Ballon d'Or, you're not a great player? So Suarez is a fair talent as well. You want them that Suarez, one of the greatest players to ever play the ball, or Zlatan Ibrahimovic is a fair footballer as well. My brother, make you the think before you talk. Oh, even though I like your name. Lord Mayor said Neymar is not a fair talent at all. He has achieved a lot. Moreover, not everyone will win Ballon d'Or. And Ballon d'Or is not the criteria to judge anybody. Ballon d'Or shouldn't be a point to judge the success of a great player. God bless you. I love you. Need to send you one meet that somebody will steal from the pot now. Lord Mayor said Man City is not ready to negotiate with Arsenal any deal for Laporte. Instead, they want to sell in to Saudi. Does Arsenal need Laporte? That's the question. Arsenal does not need Laporte. Lord Mayor, he said West Ham no meet Maguire salary price 200k. Who want to pay Maguire? You go pay Maguire 200k. Maguire will be like who the players with Taraba FC they train and you pay who go pay 200k because they say football market not big. Players they earn big money now because Maguire. I want to rehabilitate you, so make I pay money. Maguire is supposed to pay West Ham to play for West Ham. What is that? I beg. Odino Ramalaka said Chelsea just rip Liverpool on the Lavia D, especially. No DM, seriously danger. Where is Patrick? Easy Patrick. You know, when the Liverpool are suffering, they say there is a Patrick. That time his girlfriend go call her. That time they go run errand, go buy orange and watermelon for a girlfriend. Where would they talk now? If Liverpool win one match or do one thing now, you go say, yeah, they do that. I don't say Maguire not deserve even 80k. We're talking something. It should be say Maguire now to is it not ridiculous, preposterous and crazy for Maguire to negotiate and they demand 200k from anybody? Who will be Maguire? Wait, what is he coming to do? The club will bail you out, give you opportunity to play. He's saying you want 200k for West Ham. You know the club where they talk so. Club will be saying that the first of all go down low. I mean their name because they win the conference league when anybody not interested in. Okay now. What was that in the look? I don't can say eye for eye and I shall pass so he let them respect you. My mother, that's how my mother raised us. My mother used to say, If your friend is following you play, knock back. If you say why, let's say if you good for me, good for you. What is good for the goose is good for the gander. Okay. If somebody they laugh, they use you as joke. If they talk, it always insult you. Insult your mama. That's what. See, now my mom or Christiana for Bruku, 90 me not be say, and you know how they talk say, train up a child in the way it should grow. And they also talk say, children, obey your parents in the Lord, for this is right. This is the only commandment with a promise. So if my mother tell me, you say, make I not obey my mother, I can't obey you. Who be you now? And you born me. I beg you. Mr. Sugar say, Elebete, I think Maguire problem started since he had an incident in Greece. Made them don't swear, but maybe they don't swear, but poor people. Nigerians were always putting Nigerian twist to this. Oh God. Odin Rebecca say, serve the money long go. I go follow you go. And they tell you the money long past Mississippi. We never see the kind of thing we started to do before. In the history of football, 2 countries now don't shock us. Qatar host World Cup. We know say World Cup. Now World Cup. They put stadium from street to street. You did the stadium, you see the next stadium. How about when I go Brazil, where you fly from, you take 4 days to reach from Rio to what do they call it, Salvador. You fly, you go take boats, you go take pontoon. You know, nah. Qatar says, don't worry, don't stress yourself. Enjoy the World Cup. Oh, let's spoil you a little. Oh, you know, back then Sheraton advert. Say, come, let's spoil you a little. Let's spoil everybody. Give people give. You go stay your first match, everybody get gift for their seat. Are you kidding me? Now they play with Saudi money. Saudi money. They build that future city already. They don't start work. Say, on a poor pastor going to tell them and say the word go ahead. Who's trumpet? Nathaniel Bassi. No, blow no trumpet to we there. Yeah. The meek. Shayeri the earth. I'm a very meek man in a violent way. Let's go. A lot of just say good morning in Legotel. Man City to take Super Cup. Yeah, that's for sure. That's a given. That one is a given. But you go have them home. Sevilla, they play. Sevilla, they know they get respect to Sevilla. And I worry they call more voodoo. Urobogo say, Okpama, Omo Rio Davia Kojio, Piki way wish, born for thief. Neither they call Okpama. Sevilla not get respect to those people. Get the way their character be, even though they lose their first match for league to Valencia 2-1 for home. They feel your corner, they feel your shot Man City. So, but I will put my bet on Man City too. A teacher line for us says Liverpool need to go visit their ancestors. So Saudi I know this Salah and Alisson. Liverpool have been targeted, yet players reject them left, right, center after they splash the money. Now, wow. The strikers don't finish now. The money men in the business need to find a way to still make big markets. Okay, that's true. I agree with you on that one. The other one just say anybody will say he know they go Saudi. The money alone go change your mind. Johnny Gaffar, my guy, the Man United fan that lives in London. Okay, that bears the noise of all the noisy people in London. Johnny Gaffar say tapping is over. Every team now agrees deal with players before bidding for players. Clubs no longer seek approval from clubs to do it. Thank you very much. It's everywhere, my brother. Then they tap that. Nigerian League. I tell you that something. But Nigerian League, the player don't do a deal. He don't even enter play. They go. They can't say they call the club and they tell them, now this money will pay. Now, the player, only the player will call one person for the club, say, hey, if I get a club, now how much am I going to take? Now I go negotiate the deal. Now I go bring the money, pay the money to the chairman account or any account to the nominate for that. See, tapping is good. A business, a part of the business. Additional must say no, my Crystal Palace. Their eye, the big money. And because the Sitches spend money, they won't do any. Will be Michael Elisa, they do all those shakara for. Do you remember like say Sufferhead Club? Additional must say Olise they come one bench for Chelsea. I agree with you. Lord Mayor said 35 million. Go for Olise now. Crystal Palace won't show themselves. And funny enough, 35 million is the buyout clause of the boys. So I don't understand why Crystal Palace the form drama, so we not go do again. And the boy now go suffer now. You play for Crystal Palace, we go battle relegation this season. Okay, but then remember, like I say, I wonder how much they will sell Mitoma. Mitoma, a quality player. That guy, then if you're like person we shop wish. If you not the boy not getting wish, you buy land near Kovu. There's something about that Mitoma. You never fear anybody. If they looking for they do you what they want do you. The Alara just said transfer market has become like a jungle of free for all. I beg, waiting be tapping. All of them are doing underhand tactics. But then like I say, for Larry scored 21 goals. Oh, meanwhile, man, you go pay 70 million plus for striker. We scored 9 league goals and they get back pay. We need to take up money and what do you call it? Gajebu. I mean, get what all those Agbo what people they buy. I know they drink all those things. I don't know. But I guess someday Okmoy was a very popular one. I was always hearing people talking about Okmoy that time. So when I did bring, I guess some of my colleagues, some drivers for the company, they don't take Agbo in the morning. I was like, how do you take something where you don't know the dosage? I don't understand. Me, I'm all up for those. Maybe not because of my football side, because for football, the worst thing that can happen in football is that they can't test you. Say you take drug. Oh God, I find it. And you be black person, the embarrassment they'll give you. Now only they go leak the information for press. That's how you're not confident negotiate for better contract again. So anything I put in my stomach or my mouth, I have to know what. My best agbo is to watch bitter leaf water and drink them. That's the highest. Nothing more. All those wanting one person cook concussion, customer, all destroy my kidney and my liver. Nah, I'm here. I want to be here to see my grandchildren by the grace of God. Didn't I say, man, you go pay 70 million plus for striker, we score only 9 goals. Them saying a potential. For Larry Balogo, no get potential. I hear them. You know, the potential kill you there. And didn't Lava must say you are 100% right. Tapping is here to stay. Didn't you remember because I was about to ask to Naso Indidi go remain for relegation league this season. I mean, I'm surprised because I think that the guy is a good player to be on the top league somewhere there, but I don't understand. Kelechi Iheanacho, he scores goals, his quality, but he's a bit lazy. I can understand how okay, Wilfred did play championship this season. So we have Wilfred Didi, Kelechi Iheanacho, Joe Aribo, Semi Ajayi, all of them in the championship. Super Eagles. I want to go World Cup. Okay. Lord Mayor say Gary Neville even predict Arsenal to win the league. That one shocked me because I know say Gary, he don't like Arsenal because he know the Illuminati don't tell us say Man City will not win the league. So it's Arsenal's title. He just paid me say last season Man City was up for the treble. So they are not going to win the league this season. Johnny Gaffer say also most foreign players would rather live in London than anywhere else in the country. London is the place to be for many reasons. I agree with you. London good though. England generally not just a bad road. If not, England is a good place, good restaurant, good. Just on tax too much. Everything tax. Everything tax. So that's what we want to tax person. When they get conscious, England people, all the money you stole in slavery is enough. Stop. You should put a law in England that anybody that come for Africa should live 25 years without paying tax. They should do it. And people that come from Africa to any European country should be given a tax waiver for 25 years. If you're using our money, our resources to develop your places, we still come now to come take a chunk of it, just a crumbs, and you see the tax us. When I don't get conscious, God will bless Burkina Faso, Mali, and Niger. Vladimir Putin, come and recruit me among the Wagner soldiers. I'm not going to carry gun. I just be Wagner. I'll get the Wagner badge. I just get the Wagner. Like right now, if I see any polo, we get Wagner. Anybody want to buy me jersey? Not buy me jersey. Buy me Wagner t-shirt. That'll be nice. I like to wear Wagner on my chest. And some people say if I talk this thing, they don't give me visa. I was like, some people 10 lifetimes. The countries where they won't go, I don't go all of them. Come back. So there is nothing about you're giving me visa that bothers me anymore. When I go to my embassy 2 years ago, the guy they asked me question, I said, "Oga, don't stress me. Either you look those papers I give you and give me the visa, or give my passport. Come on, get out, come over here. Going to Germany, not a big deal." The guy looked me. I said, "If I travel go to Germany, they cut my time with my children. No, come and stress me here. Come, they give me attitude. It is how they joke. I don't know if I just get up. The interview never finished. I just get up Makaliba. I say when I ready, send my passport. Come give me. I know someone not give me the visa. Give my passport back. And then they others go give Thanksgiving for church because visa me. It's okay there that thing. On my did Italian picking. The grandson of the liquid. Come on, get out of this place. And money I want to spend. At the jump up of visa. If I travel around the 36 states of Nigeria, that not be adventure. I beg you, because be my memory the last say tiffin of meat na normal na nobody holy pass for that one. Attire for Mr. What's it called Siloko, Sir Vicky Malalu. I don't understand that. They do what I say to tiff meat of pot now. Hard reply is na rocket science again. What write tests for tiffin of meat of pot? Expert now, I'll teach you how to tiff meat of pot. I even know say my children fit inheritance from me, so I'd always put meat for that. This meat that's on the pot, that's fried on this rubber, eat it if you want to eat. No, nobody's going to beat you. Shop ham, chicken drumstick, shop ham, chicken wings, shop ham. No need to not be everything that they put love for. But if you finish, we buy another one. What's it called? Let me say, boss, no fit kill me with laugh. No, not the truth. I have to tell you the truth. This is laugh for myself. No kill us with laugh. Wait, who no tip me to pot? It is either you overdo them or once. Now you get my fellow thief here now. My fellow only meet a pot. I don't call you that name. They cash you, they not cash you. He goes, Oduni Remele can say Maguire supposed to pay West Ham to play. Yes, I supposed to pay West Ham now. Say let me have the opportunity to go to the Euros. So let me pay you so that every week I'll be paying you people £25,000 so that I'll play. I'll play in the league. Olama to say, Mr. Elegote, I don't miss your show. Thank you very much for coming back. Okay, Olama to say I'm back now. Welcome back. May your data not run out. May you not get too busy. But if your busyness will make you get money, bros, go busy first. Don't worry, you always do here. This channel, we're not going anywhere. We're still here. Odin Ramola say justice to Lord Maguire. Who's Justice Killer and Justice Christopher. Akimbola Larry, he say Maguire go soon day for museum with plenty rust. They display them. Odin Ramola say if na Europa League final now, make City forget her. Okay, I agree with you on that one. Let me say Victor Siemens Sadi Paro, he don't quiet now. Abi he no get interest. Now the club president who the money we call the ask for. He said he want Will Siemens sign an extension to a contract before they will discuss any transfer. I don't know why that is anymore, but we shall see. Until 1st of September, my fingers are crossed. That's what I said. But I want to see the movement of Gift Orban. I wish he doesn't go to Spurs, but if he goes Spurs, I'm not going to be from because get no big passports, even though Spurs now hopeless club, okay, but we shall see. But I know say if Gift Orban go Spurs, Arsenal fans go kill him. You know, say used to say that Arsenal fans, Arsenal Football Club know they win anything. That kind of player can go Spurs. They go remind them of that statement. If the Spurs now be alternative to Arsenal, what a pity that a pitied man died in a pit. That's what they will tell him. I know. What's it called? Odino say Brighton no fit tap in the commot take replace Caicedo at least. They're not going to not get sell on value. That's why Brighton not going to Brighton they buy players for 8 million, 5 million, 3 million. What they go to sell for 50, 60, 70, 80, 100 million. Wilfred does not belong to that class. It's now in the pensioner side of the divide. People like Brighton they sign those kind of players. So you should look for another club like all those Crystal Palace, all those West Ham. They can do with that. Not by say Liverpool they find DM and in the free. Yeah, you not really day free. He did Leicester. Leicester will see demand for transfer fee. Rafael Sumola says, greetings from my side. I receive them from my side. Charles Allah they say, even as I did in my 30s, if I reach family house, I still they go thief meat for my mama pot. Hey, Chapampos, my fellow meat thief. See, me tell you, unless your mama knows how to cook, me, my mom used if for church event, and my mom now they leave the food for so we sabi cook for our house. You go like to thief meat too. I can't marry wife say this sabi cook. You go like thief meat. It does that now we they now we they do the cooking. Say thief meat, say you don't thief meat upon. And you be mugu. The only reason you don't thief meat upon two things on a poor, and then they cook meat on our house, or you be mugu. Me, I be kako from small. Thief meat upon is one of those things. You know that essay, one study where they just say children where they lie for small picking are most likely to succeed than children where they tell truth. Because it takes a whole lot of craftiness and thinking outside of the box to lie. So just think about that one for a minute, child. That's just something that I leave with you. I'm not saying when I'm going to go lie now like Nigerian politicians. When I don't be children, the girl of night watches and I don't grow, but I just live in it. I beg somebody reach out to Eze Patrick anywhere he did. Just tell him to take heart. Okay? Chelsea are not wicked. Chelsea are just doing their things. And that's not enough reason for him not to be coming on the show anymore. The Lord shall supply all their need according to his riches in glory. And sometimes their need could just be to relegate, to not make top 4, to go down to 12th position. It's just there. God give gift according to capacity, your capacitor. Well, this is where I do the content on the show today. I've had fun, and I want to say massive thank you to my big brother, friend, wonderful guy. He's always supporting and encouraging me. He was also telling me, go ahead, pushing me. And when he hear some things like openings for where money could come, like when he got me on the Betway stuff, all those kind of things. Charles and Azodo, thank you very much for being here. You could have been busy doing any other thing, resting, researching. This is our work, needs a whole lot of rest and research. You chose to be on my show. I don't take it lightly. I don't take it for granted. And for every other person who's joining on the show, you guys are marvelous. So having over 100 people watch your show live on YouTube is not easy. Thank you very much. God bless you. But before I go, that is on the I say, I know they thief my wife meat. For wife time, and then they thief meat again. And once you don't marry, the meat not be your wife. How you go thief your wife meat? You want to chop meat, you chop meat. That's your property now. At the top of childhood, how you go thief meat on your wife pot? You're adult. Now you're adult. Your children are supposed to be stealing from your pot. Baba J619, he say, up till now, my wife, they complain, say, I no need to steal meat again. Say, now me get the house. No, for when you don't marry, you're not supposed to steal meat. Sha. Let's be very fair. But that stealing of meat when you're younger, that's the sweetest thing. They give orgasm now. It's like 80s children when girls show you just the line of her bra. In the 80s, so not be now where they send the cat picture everywhere. 80s children will understand this thing. When girl lets you see the small lace ready for her bra. Ah, Jesus. You go. You feel a mistake, go church, go get that. Ah, God, our childhood was beautiful, sha. You feel make mistake, go church, go microphone, give that giving. Praise the Lord. Deacon Ujaku's daughter just showed me the lace of her breast. Her breast is so fresh. I want to thank the Lord. I've been trying to see that breast for the last 5 years. You go think go do that mistake. Baba J say up to now. Okay, I think I've read that one. Papinini say, I enjoyed the show today. God continue to strengthen you and everyone on the studio. Thank you very much. I had to go now. My interns have to do their show, and like I said, I have a class to teach. Let me go to my school, right? Akibola Larry say, Eze Patrick, please take out Ndo. Yeah. Right, this is why I don't cut them on the show. It's been fun, it's been nice, it's been exciting. I feel like not going, but those my students, their priority, and God assignment with that. The message we God saying, you need to take a play. Thank you very much. My name is Telly. Daffy Matches. I love to come in the logo on the spot. I've had fun. I hope you've also had fun. Let's do this again tomorrow. And if you've not subscribed to the channel, please do want to subscribe. God bless you and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.
My friend, Frank E. Deal Media and lot of that's my name. Talking sports, my game.